series. We're here to talk about UFC 321, Aspinall versus Gane. Long time no talk, everybody. We have not had an episode out in like 2 months. So we're excited for this one. It's going to be a good one. It's a great way to come back for it to be a live episode. We're stoked. Some good fights on the card. To me personally, it's not the best pay-per-view we've ever seen, but I mean, it's not bad. And it's also a heavyweight championship. So those are always going to be not the most stacked pay-per-views, but we're stoked to talk about it. Stoked to give our predictions for it. And we're happy to be back. Knuckles, what's up, bud?
What's going on, guys? Happy to be back. Happy to get the crew back together and get this thing rolling. And yeah, man, I'm pumped. Honestly, actually, I'm pretty excited. It's been a really quiet week for pay-per-view week. Honestly, I haven't seen a lot of like noise talking about the pay-per-view because again, this is definitely not a casuals card. It is very much so a hardcore card, and I think top to bottom to me, pretty solid card for hardcores. For casuals, like Max said, like Max was saying, it's not the greatest on paper, but
for casuals like Max.
For casuals like Max, I mean, if we're being honest, but for real, I think this is a very good card. I mean, just the fact that Nathaniel Wood is fighting almost basically on the early prelims. I mean, that says a lot. So, you know, and he's a pretty damn good fight. I mean, Chris Barnett's on the early prelims and the fans go crazy for him. But anyway, yeah, guys, I'm really pumped for this. I'm really excited, ready to be back, ready to talk to y'all. You guys got anything to say, put it in the comments as always. I haven't done this in a minute, so I'm trying to think of anything else I usually say. I don't think I have anything else to say except for welcome in. Appreciate you guys. Squared, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Let me start off by saying follow us on our socials. X is at bench_burner, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere else. You're going to find us at Bench Burner Sports. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, which is the only place it's at, so if you're watching this right now, go ahead and subscribe if you aren't already. Drop a like. Like Knuckle said, drop a comment. Let us know what you think about the card, any questions, whether it's just like our thoughts on something or anything like that. Drop a comment. As far as me, I'm excited for this card. The closer we get to fight day, the more like, I'm starting to like kind of feel it in my bones a good bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because without going too much into the analysis of the actual fight itself, which we'll do here in just shortly, but talking about just the actual fight in general, it's massive because it's a fight that we've been looking at since at least like 2022 of like, oh man, look at these two like really athletic heavyweights, and both guys we've touted as like these are like what this is, at least hopefully. So far it's not looking like it, but hopefully this is what the future of the heavyweight division will look like. That's our hope, is they're the next step in the evolution of heavyweight. They're definitely just kind of on a tier of their own in comparison to other heavyweights now. But that being said, that's it's scary at the same time, because this fight happens and then it's like, all right, what next? Because
Derek Lewis.
Unless Pereira,
Derek
yeah, exactly. Then it's just like these old fat guys come back into the mix. Maybe Jelton Almeida. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll find out. We'll find out this weekend, pretty simultaneously. But then, like, also at the same time, like, the things that are really exciting for that division are like Alex Pereira moving up, which he's essentially said he's only going to do for John Jones, or John Jones coming back specifically against Aspinall. No one wants to see him fight Cyril again, but John Jones only wants to fight Pereira. So, man, I love Tom Aspinall, and I want to see him have a dominant run, but I also want to see him like not just beat up cans. I want to see him challenged. So they need to get that heavyweight division really rolling. Which I will say they've made some good steps in the right direction over the last couple months. You've seen a couple guys pop up.
A lot of good signings.
He might be something. But yeah, Max has gone to gone to the old commode, so we'll just chat it up a little a little bit.
Yeah, we'll talk about some stuff. Shout out 4-ounce sniper in the comments. We'll talk about this fight week a little bit. I won't start breaking down the main event yet, like we started at the top. I'm just going to kind of roll on some stuff. If you guys have comments to make or any questions, now is a good time to start them. For sure, we would love any comments, questions, anything like that. But yeah. Yeah, I think let's see. Just like you said, I think the heavyweight division is always in a state of like almost disrepair, where there's no. It's like the top 3 guys are pretty good, and right now, your best, I would say your best guys are the guys that are fighting on this card right now, and Volkov has been in the division for probably a century at this point. It feels like, but I mean, he's like also like his game has evolved immensely in the past 2 years. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what like has changed, but he's grappling is more improved. He's a little bit quicker on the striking, like more quick to engage in striking. A lot of the time he was willing to sit back, which makes him more of an interesting threat to the title. Like I think if him and Cyril rematched, which I know that it'd be their 3rd time, and technically, Cyril's up 2. I would kind of lean Volkov, but I mean that's neither here nor there. We'll get into the conversation later. I mean, he did.
We all know he won that last one.
Oh, he won it. Yeah. And I thought he won fairly convincingly.
It kind of sucks for him right now. I mean, not to interrupt you, but like he's in a position where, but the fight is a title eliminator. It's a number 1 contender fight, but they also kind of have to, especially him. Really, I feel like he has to do it in impressive fashion because
100%.
we saw Tom completely dismantle him, and then even though we all know he beat Surreal last time they fought, Dana even says so. Yeah. You know how the UFC they're still going to make him like work for it or like really put something forward to earn another shot at him.
Yeah, especially with the 2 guys involved in the title shot in the title picture right now.
Yeah, exactly. And then Jailton needs to make it impressive, but that's just because he doesn't always make it impressive, and they just want to see it out of him.
I'm telling you, dude. I think the Derek Lewis fight really left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths. Like after that fight,
he's really not like he's not like a boring fighter, but we just had to watch that, and it's kind of like Mario Bautista,
Yeah.
Speaking of which, on this card, it's like he had this one fight that just. Oh boy, it was a stinker, and it just leaves a bad taste 100%. In everyone's mouth, and it's hard to not make their name synonymous with that one performance.
100%, I agree. Well, speaking of heavyweight, Max, you ready to get? Well, hold on, Sniper's got a question. Fight y'all are more excited for on the main card or prelims? Oh, one fight y'all are more excited for on the main card and prelims. So before we get into the card, what's a fight you guys are excited for on the main card and the prelims?
Hamdy versus Barnett for sure.
It's a good shout. It's gonna be basic because it's a featured one, but I want to see Hack Perez versus Southfield. Yeah,
Klein versus Rebecki.
That's it's either for me. It's either Klein versus Rebecki or Wood versus Delgado. Both.
Yeah.
And then on the main card, it's. I don't really know. None of them are like jumping out to me. I think the most exciting one will be Rakic versus Azmat Rizkanov, probably because it's a giant man versus a tiny man, so it's gonna be kind of hilarious.
Maybe Umar versus Bautista, just depending on.
That's the thing about some of these fights is a lot of them are very competitive fights, so they could end up being really good, but then also style-wise, that fight could go.
The styles are so different on all of them.
Yeah.
I heard somebody was saying that Dana said that Umar, he implored or like begged Umar to be exciting in this fight, do something exciting. So we might see some like flashy Umar stuff in this fight, which would be good. I think Bautista's a plus 400 underdog, so I think Umar has room to style. So
can I be honest? I wouldn't. I mean, we'll get to that fight later, but
Yeah.
Wouldn't count Bautista out like that.
We'll get to it. Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, yeah. All right, Max, you ready to start the main event?
Yeah. So obviously everybody knows in the main event we've got Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. This is a fight that is a long time coming. Aspinall finally got the undisputed nod whenever John Jones retired. So this fight we've been waiting for like 2 years because I'm pretty sure most of us never saw the John Jones fight happening. This one, I personally think that it's going to be a lot closer of a fight than a lot of people think, and I've been saying that since it was first talked about. I think people, I don't know, hate Gane for weird reasons. Knuckles specifically hates him because of his coach, which is pretty weird.
Max.
I hate that he gets a title shot. I don't hate Cyril. I hate that he gets a title shot every other fight just after beating up a fat guy and then not beating Volkov and then gets a title shot.
Yeah. I mean, hard to disagree with that, but I mean, he's beaten pretty much everybody up there. It's just kind of.
I get why it is the way it is. It's like annoying.
I don't think that's his fault. I think it's more of just the fucking UFC or MMA just not having very good heavyweight contenders. But I do not disagree with that. But that being said, I definitely think Aspinall is going to win. Could see it being close-ish. I don't know.
I see what you're saying. Well, I see what you're saying with the closeness thing. Like to a point, like I see spaces in the fight where Gane could do things, but I think Aspinall's smart enough not to engage in those situations. But like, so Aspinall, when he starts trading with people, he does this thing, and I do not understand it. He did it with Blades, and he did it with fucking lunchbox hands. What's his name, Pavlovich, where he does this. He hangs his chin in the air, and he just kind of tries to avoid punches. That is not how you defend against people, especially Cyril Gane, who I'm not going to call him an elite kickboxer, but he's a very solid kickboxer who can find the chin. You can't do that against guys like him. But I also Cyril's not like got world-ending power, so I'm not super concerned. But if Cyril catches him, but it's also heavyweight, so if Cyril catches him, that would be.
It's a weird thing because where Cyril's found most of his success has been when people play on the outside and let him do his thing. But there's also been times where people do press him and he gets the knockout. So I think it would be smart for Aspinall just to not rely on grappling because he very well could knock him out.
Oh, I think we all know he's just going to tackle him. I'm pretty confident.
If he gets into a firefight with him, I genuinely think it could be whoever gets hit harder first. Like
I agree with that.
Yeah. I think what's interesting about this fight, as well as what I said earlier about both these guys being like kind of on their own plane in the division, is neither guy has like fought, well, except for I guess Gane having fought John Jones, but like neither guy has fought anybody as cerebral as their opponent is.
Right.
Just very not heavyweight. Y'all know what I'm saying. Is like it just not dumbasses, pretty much. That just fatties, all that, nothing that hasn't been said before.
Right.
So it's an exciting matchup. I gotta go with Aspinall, of course. First of all, look at the facial hair.
Yeah.
Y'all thought I wasn't gonna go for Tommy Aspinall. Tommy Aspinall.
Dude, yeah. Sniper chimed in and said that he doesn't think that anybody at heavyweight has the ability to make Tom pay. I think people have the power. I don't know if they have the ability. Like Derek Lewis has the power, but I don't know if he has the ability. So
yeah.
I think Cyril's the only one that does have the ability to. But
Gane's definitely got advantages, and he's definitely got like issues that he can present to Aspinall. The thing is, I think Aspinall just has way more. I think Aspinall can win this fight. Really, he can win it on the feet. He might not be a better striker than Gane, but he can get Gane. He can get Gane. Yeah, he's got hands. He can land, so that's going to be a problem. But also, like, he can get Gane thinking about the takedown. He can, make him worry about the grappling, open that up. We've seen Gane get put on his ass by
Tai Tuivasa.
Tai Tuivasa, yeah, the fattest man in the world.
I still love that knock. That's one of my favorite all-time
which-
knockdowns.
Tuivasa, yeah, he legs just gave
Pretty much
out
a
on him.
flash KO.
Which Tuivasa is a very hard hitter, but
yeah, he's got that.
So is Aspinall. So, yeah, very intriguing matchup. I could see Cyril pulling something off, but I highly doubt it. And to be quite frank, I'm rooting against it. Tommy Aspinall.
Yeah, I'm with you guys too. I'm also going to go with Tommy in this one, and I will say I like to make the specific prediction. I know you don't have to, but I'm going to say sub in the first 2 rounds. I think he's going to get a sub in the first 2 rounds. That's my prediction. I don't know what you guys got in this, or
I think sub late in the first round. I think he's going to stand up with him for a little bit. They're going to kind of feel it out. Maybe Surreal has a moment. Maybe Aspinall goes, all right, let me get him down. And all respect to Surreal. I know he's tried to better the wrestling, and I know he's trained with like Dagestanis and whatnot. You can't make up for that time. You can't make up for that lost time. It doesn't. I don't care.
It takes years.
If he started training with a Dagestani wrestlers like every single day from the day he lost to John Jones, he still would not be where he needs to be at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you're a traditional kickboxer, yeah.
A bit of a bold prediction and say that Gane's grappling has improved enough, and he's going to Aspinall is going to win by KO or TKO.
I can see a ground and pound.
3rd or 4th round.
3rd, 4th. I do think this has the ability to be Tom's longest fight for sure.
And for the record, I am rooting for Aspinall. It's like one of my favorite fighters. I just don't hate Gane like everybody else does.
I do.
So. Wait, really?
No, let's say.
Gane cracks me up. What's that one clip of him? He's saying something like, was that a joke? I can't remember what he said. Dude,
he's funny. I'll be clear.
To him that's appreciative.
I hate his coach. I don't hate Gane. Gane actually is genuinely
in an interview, and he was. They were asking him about his camp, and he was talking about like how having to be selfish, but he couldn't figure out the word in English for it. He was like, I had to be away from my family for 3 months. The word, and he looked over, and somebody from his team said selfish, and he was like, shellfish. He thought he said shellfish. But yeah, he is funny.
Harper, don't you dare bark. Oh, you bitch. Man, I'm about to take a Hassan Piker.
So
I'm joking, guys. I wouldn't do that.
We got that one. Co-main event, we've got Virna Jandiroba versus Mackenzie Dern in the most exciting strawweight championship fight we've ever seen in our lives. Everybody's been asking for this one. Everybody's been talking about it for years. I don't know, man. This is a tough one because it's one of those women's fights that you just don't know. Like I feel like even though we haven't really seen Jandiroba against like crazy good talent. I mean, and she's also like kind of a one-trick pony. And her one-trick pony is something that Mackenzie Dern is pretty damn good at. And Mackenzie Dern can actually strike too. And I don't know. She's so much bigger, I feel like. I'm heavily leaning Mackenzie, but I don't know. It's a tough one.
I think that Virna has looked increasingly good in every single competition she's been in. And especially that's impressive for somebody who's 37 years old. But like every single time she goes out there, she looks better and better. Against Lemos, she got the armbar. Yan Janan, she just got the UD. And I believe that Yan Janan, who I believe doesn't Yan have a win over Mackenzie Dern or something like that? Yeah, she does. It was a majority. It was a majority, but I would pick Yan in a rematch against Mackenzie. Like Mackenzie is.
Oh wait, no, she doesn't. I think Yan Janan has a win over. Oh, yes, she does. Well, I mean, that was also 3 years ago, but yes, she does.
Right, but here's my thing with, and I don't understand I would just give Tatiana the match against Virna. I don't know why. Like, I get she's coming off of a loss, but I would have done that over this Mackenzie Dern because Mackenzie is loss, win, loss, win, loss, loss, win, loss, win, and that's her like last whatever 8 or whatever I said.
She's won 2
no,
in a row.
wait. Actually, never mind. One of those was a grappling competition, but
Yeah,
outside of that, it's
Loopy and Amanda Rebus.
That's what you get for
Okay.
looking at Tapology.
my bad.
Start
But
talking
like,
about
I mean, it's
grappling matches.
Loopy in the Hebus win is good, but I just even with Virna being 37, I just think she has more talent overall because also Mackenzie's low key a one trick pony too. She's a grappler. Like, yeah, she has okay boxing, but she has basically
when
Ronda
she
Rousey.
wants to, she has really. I mean, you saw what she did to Angela Hill, pieced her up.
Yeah,
And I don't think Virna can. I think out of the two of them, Mackenzie Dern has better striking.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have more faith in what Virna can do and what I've seen her do. And I know Mackenzie's just like, oh, she's an ADCC champion or whatever and all that. Great, awesome. This is MMA. This isn't pure jiu-jitsu.
It's also why I think she has an advantage though, because I feel like she's bigger.
I have to look. She's 5'4". Virna is.
Can I say that I've never given less a shit about a title fight in my entire life? But I'm going to go with Virna.
Genuinely, yeah.
Just based off of her consistency, really. That's about it. She shows up better more often, so
I think there could be some stick scrambles.
It's a safe bet, essentially.
I think there could be some sick scrambles. I'm going to go with Virna by decision. That's my pick. I don't really have too much else to say.
Virna is the underdog. She's a plus 124, and Mackenzie Dern's a minus 148. So
are they fucking serious?
Yeah. That's name value right there. For sure.
I don't think it's the name that people are looking at. Hey, you.
I'm gonna go with Virna. I think Virna by decision is a pretty safe bet. That's to me. I don't know why. I just don't see anything in Mackenzie's game that's telling me she's gonna beat Virna. But I wouldn't be colored surprised if Mackenzie pulled it out. But
hey, I'll say this about Virna: you can't catch her off guard. She keeps her eyes out. She keeps an eye out for danger at all times. So you're not going to shock her.
Insert the Steve Buscemi meme from fucking Mr. Deeds where he's got the eyes.
Was it Mike Perry who thought her picture was?
No, it was
Dylan Danis.
Dylan Danis.
Oh yeah. That was funny as fuck. I hate Dylan Danis, but that was funny.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna say Mackenzie Dern, but it'll probably be my least confident pick of the night, to be honest. So
I mean, honestly, the same way with Virna for me because I don't know. I think it's Virna, but I'm mad.
And then also at the same time, like, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Right. Squared, who'd you pick on that one? Do you have a pick?
Virna, just due to consistency.
Yeah. Yay. Woo. Dean Thomas said it best. Dean Thomas even said, this is probably the worst title fight ever made.
That dude works for the UFC and he's still crashing the fight.
We just wasted like 5 minutes of our lives talking about it.
For real.
But
shout out. Fuck.
Yeah. Next up, we've got Umar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Bautista. Mario Bautista is coming off a win against Patchy Mix and Jose Aldo and Ricky Simone. Well, I guess he's won quite a bit.
He's won 6 or 7 in a row now, I think. Yeah.
Yes, but I believe only out of the ones he's won, there's only one person still left in the UFC, which is kind of crazy. It's obviously Patchy Mix, and he's kind of hanging on by a thread.
No, Ricky Simone's still.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Ricky's kind of on a heater right now.
You are right. Those are the two. Other than that, nobody's in the UFC anymore.
Right.
Wait, Damon Blackshear, is he still in the UFC?
Technically, but what's he? I mean,
well, there you go. A few
inconsistent motherfucker is what he is.
So that being said, Umar, isn't he coming off the title fight? Right? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, because he broke his hand. So
yeah. Shit. I don't really. I mean, Umar's gonna win. I think it could be a fun fight for a little bit, but I don't think anybody's. I'm not counting out Bautista. I mean, there's always a chance, and he is on a fucking hot streak. It's hard to make that prediction for him when you look at the competition of the two. I mean, Umar put up probably the biggest competition against Merab in a title fight comparatively to anybody else. Obviously, I didn't see the Sandhagen fight, but
you didn't. I mean, it was a good fight, but Umar definitely put up more of a competition.
Yeah. That being said, I'm pretty comfortably gonna have to go Umar. I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
Count out Bautista, but he's not going to be able to do the things that he does usually to win to Umar.
Alien said that he called Umar Umid. Fucking God. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there, man. I think that I think Mario is a live dog. His stand-up is very nice. People forget that because we've only seen him like grapple pretty much in the last 2 fights or like do some shit.
I was fucking making fun.
You're good. Oh.
I think I will say it hurt because it was very real. I did go, I think, and then got cut off, and I was just like, showed up a little bit. I think I have an opinion.
My bad. I was just gonna say that I think that I think in this fight Umar is gonna come out and try to make a statement because again, like one thing you know about that camp is those guys don't lose, right? They're not supposed to. Like that's a whole thing, you know. Is that camp doesn't lose. Like the only people that have lost are, well, at this point is Umar and Islam technically, I think in that like main core group. So I honestly think that Bautista has a chance to catch him early, especially, but I think that Umar is going to come out here and I kind of think he's going to roll him. I think he's going to really push the pace early. Wouldn't doubt because I know that Uncle Dana said, hey, I want to see you guys. I want to see you show out or whatever. I want to see you do something because obviously Umar wants to get back in that title picture, and also he has a lot to lose with this. If he loses this fight, it's looking like not a great time for him, especially trying to get back in the title picture. So I think Umar rolls him, and I'm going to say like a sub in the first 2 rounds. I think, but. That's me. That's what I got on that.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to elaborate too much on it. I am picking Umar to win. He's just shown a real high skill level. Bautista's shown that he's a good fighter and can win, but he just hasn't, at least as of late, shown that like, whoa, look at this guy go kind of factor that Umar has. And even in Umar's loss, he's still like y'all said, put up the best fight against Merab that we've seen anyone do, and that alone is super impressive.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Bautista's fight against Patchy Mix, he was actually pretty entertaining. Because
Patchy wasn't doing shit. Patchy wasn't doing shit.
He was like a punching bag. Yeah,
it was kind of hard to grade whether it was Bautista doing really well or just like Patchy.
But I'm just saying,
Patchy was definitely doing.
Patchy was just jabbing the shit out of his.
Way more entertaining than all the fights.
Like just fucking.
But I will say this: Bautista being a plus, what was it, 400 something?
Plus 400 something right now.
I think that is a little wild because this dude.
I think it is. Yeah,
this dude's got that winning factor.
Umar is minus 650 and Bautista's plus 470.
Yeah, that's
it went up. Woo!
I'm not a gambling man. Might throw like $3 on Bautista just.
I'm not gonna lie because the thing is like Bautista. Honestly, he's kind of on that Merab and fucking Bilal kind of path where he's not the most exciting.
Like, he's just gonna grind his way to it. He's gonna get it to the point where the UFC's like, damn it, fine, we'll give you a fucking title shot.
So I
just
feel
leave
like
us alone.
I feel like the pressure's on him like crazy. So we could like low key. I think this is a do or die moment for both fighters because if Bautista wins, he gets a title shot, like undoubtedly. To me, there's no denying him. And if Umar wins, he's probably going to get the title shot because who the fuck else is going to get it at this time? So I think both these dudes are going to just come out. We might see them just fucking come out like a cannonball, dude. So I'm excited. I'm excited, actually. This one, I've convinced myself this might be the best fight on the main card, like overall when it comes down to like skill and everything. Because we can't forget, Bautista was like hot prospect, potential like future title challenger when he came to the UFC. Even after he lost to Corey, his first fight was against Corey. So, Sniper said that Bautista is plus 25 on Bovada. That is insane.
Yeah, they really threw that one ago.
But anyway, sorry, I'm done.
Sorry.
No, you're good. We were.
Are you still muted?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so. We're not muted, right?
No, I got
Yeah.
you. Good.
Oh, it's November.
Gotcha. Wait, what? Oh, so it is. It's main. Okay. There it was right there.
What happened?
Sorry, I was informing him about Jan versus Marab.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, yeah.
They don't give us UFC news in rehab, so.
There you go.
I'm gonna make that a career. I'm gonna go to rehab centers and just look. Hey, I don't know if you know, this weekend we got Jake Matthews versus
Kitty and Chokwani.
Hashtag UFC Nashville. Hashtag July.
And make sure you come dressed up as Marcel Dorff when you enter the fucking building. Just a big big Dutch guy. Just dressed up as a big Dutch guy. Fuck yeah. So we're all going with Umar, right? I think I'm gonna go with sub with him the first couple rounds there.
Speaking of Marcel Dorff, I've got his tweets like on notification, and it's funny because like most of the time he tweets in English, but every once in a while I'll tweet something in Dutch or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I'll just look at my phone and be like, who the fuck is speaking gibberish over here? Just flooping derping dershin.
Well, you guys get ready to talk about the next fight. I'm gonna take a piss.
What if we're not ready?
Well, I'm gonna take a piss regardless.
I'm just sitting here in silence. No, I'm just kidding. Next fight is Alexander Volkov versus Jailton Almeida. This one's an interesting one too. Both have fought Tom Aspinall, I believe, right? Or no? No. Yes. No.
Jailton has fought neither.
Yeah, you're right. Volkov has fought Gane twice and Aspinall once. I don't know. It's a tricky one. Volkov has looked good lately. Definitely should have gotten the decision win probably against Cyril Gane. Didn't. I feel like that has been a problem for Volkov in the past. Sometimes he just doesn't do enough to get nods. And he's been on a tear up until, and I've said this before, I feel like Volkov, he will put together a string of wins, but for some reason he just cannot get over the top level humps, like every single time, which, like I said, he, in mine and most people's opinions, beat Gane, but I also don't think he did everything he could to fully solidify that was 100% a victory, if that makes sense. Like, he comes up against the top competitors and stumbles time and time again.
Oh yeah.
And the problem with it is I don't really know if that's Jailton Almeida. I think at this point he's proven enough to where he probably is, but this will be the fight that tells us, I think. That being said, I do think Almeida wins. A lot of the times Volkov gets stumped, it's because of grappling. I think it's going to be a boring decision or a late submission for Almeida, I would think.
Here's my thing with Almeida. He's very good. He's a very good, skilled grappler. That is good. But he has two moves. On the feet, he has two moves. And it is a front kick down the middle to set up the shot. And that's it. That's all he does. And he throws out jabs, but it's a front kick down the middle and a takedown attempt. And we saw Curtis Blades read that like a fucking newspaper and smash the shit out of his head. I think in this situation, Volkov has been in this game long enough that he's seen people do things like that. And I think his grappling has improved enough to where he can read those takedown attempts. Also, like, Almeida's kind of a small heavyweight. He should be a light heavyweight. I don't know why
He
he
is
didn't.
fucking strong for his
I know
size, though.
that's the thing. That's why I think he should go to light heavyweight because I think there's not a lot there. Like, he could be top five. I mean, obviously in heavyweight he read what was there and was like, oh yeah, I could probably get a title shot easier at heavyweight. But man, I'm telling you, I think light heavyweight his skills would serve him really well because there's not a lot of grapplers in that division. I think
You
you'd be
don't
really
want
good in
those
that
out of
division.
hand.
Yeah, that's true too. But
Put it on pause.
I just think that Volkov's size,
Those
his
Amazonian
length,
arms.
yeah, man, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Volkov in this one, man. I don't know. I just had a lot of questions about Almeida, um, and I still like think about that Curtis Blades loss. I'm like, oh,
Do you guys
and
see?
Volkov. I also really like Volkov too. So like maybe it's a little bit of bias.
I don't dislike him. I think it was Aspinall said that he was talking to Volkov's manager, and apparently they lie about
Yeah, he's
Volkov's
like
height.
6'9".
Yeah, apparently he's like 6'9", and they just don't want him to look like a freak show, so they tell him he's 6'6".
Well, if you ever look at his face off with Stefan Struve, he's only like it looks like he's almost the same height, which Stefan Struve is fucking huge. So yeah, I can believe it.
For me personally, I feel like what really sucks about this whole situation is Volkov did beat Surreal. Going off what you were saying, Max, I know this wasn't your point, but like you were right about him, like maybe not doing enough to get the nod when he should have. You know that I know what you meant when you said that, but in that case, it's like Surreal certainly didn't do it either. So that's what really sucks about that. And then also, I think that he is a bit on the older side, which for a heavyweight, it's not too bad. But I don't know. I just feel like things are going to catch up with him now. Dana said that he was going to try to fix it, or what do you say? Like, you know, I'm going to make this work or whatever.
I'm gonna make this
Make it right.
Make it right. I'm going to make it right.
We're
Yeah.
gonna take care of him.
Yeah. And people were like, oh, they say that and then they give him jail. And it was like, well, yeah, but this is in
That's
MMA.
literally what Sniper. That's what Sniper said in the
gonna,
comments. For how Sniper said that.
Yeah, in MMA, this is the best you're gonna do at that though. The giving him an immediate pretty much, hey, win this, and then you get a title shot. That's the best it's gonna get in the sport, unfortunately. But at the same time, that's just how it is.
They probably paid him extra, if I had to guess too.
I think
hopefully they gave him like his win bonus or something.
So Figgy, Davison Figueiredo had like a situation. I don't remember when it was, but there was something like and they paid him money, like that he had a bag of fucking money from Dana and company after a fight because of some situation. So it's probably one of those. Like
Bisping has said there's been situations with him too where he had to either like step in on short notice or something happened where they paid him more than contractually obligated to. So I was
gonna say he might have got a little bump in his pay. Well, you also don't see like there's certain fighters that talk about like them re-signing. Volkov seems like a guy who's like pretty quiet, probably isn't gonna like tweet out like, yeah, I just fucking signed a new contract and I'm getting, 100,000 more per fight or some shit like that. He's not that type of guy.
Public information though, so it would.
Oh, true. Well, the details of the contracts aren't always put out there though. That's the thing.
Well, anyways, Volkov, he, like I said earlier, he's got to win this fight in like pretty impressive fashion, just considering the circumstances. Been beaten by both fighters, who will, regardless of the results, one of them is going to hold the belt after Saturday. Mm-hmm. So he's got to do something a little special to make people think like, oh, maybe he'll get it this time, which I guess he's already got going for him with Surreal. But Jailton really, like, he's got to win in impressive fashion just for his own sake. He's got to get some aura. He's got to get some aura back, yeah, bro. This division is so shallow that it's like, dude, you're right there. Just win this fight. Unless he like really like puts on like a bad stinker or something. Maybe even like a questionable, or like, I don't know if Jailton win that. Maybe then he wouldn't get the title shot next. But I don't even know, dude. I think he just got it regardless, as long as he gets the W, and I think he will get
because
that
who
W.
else? Yeah, because who
else? Exactly. Who else? Who the hell else?
Eric Lewis, like that's it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. Or maybe they'll just beg Alex to come up or something. Like it's not going to be Jones, but please,
Dude,
come
I
up.
would pay if I was Dana, and he has the fucking. I would take it out of my personal account. If I had Dana's money, I would take it out of my personal account
Oh yeah,
and pay Alex like here's 25 million to fight.
give him
I know
whatever
that-
you're going to
Alex
get.
is
Give him
already-
whatever you're going to get John Jones,
and he's
that
already
30
fought
million or whatever.
most
Yeah.
of the top guys at light heavyweight. Like who else? What else does he have to prove there?
Goldberg. That's
Oh,
all
and
he's got
and you
left.
can't tell me Alex wouldn't nuke 90% of the heavyweight division because they're not like I'm gonna say it. I'm not even afraid to say it. They're not good. They're not good. Like I think we've had this discussion before, and it's no. I'm not trying to disrespect the guys. It's just there's not a lot of talent because we've had this conversation. Those guys that are that size, if you're that size and you're athletic, you're gonna go to football. You're gonna go to basketball. You're gonna go to football's the main
if you're
one,
international.
or rugby, yeah. And that's why like these guys do what they do. Unfortunately, like Tom Aspinall's from England, so they don't like they have rugby, but he wasn't a rugby dude. And Cyril Gane's from France. What the fuck does France have exactly? So it's like
Baguette.
I was gonna say they got baguettes and shit. And Volkov's Russian, so like Russians, all they do is fucking fight. So yeah. And then Almeida's from Brazil, and Brazil's got I don't know cockfighting.
Soccer.
Like that's about it. Like,
Too big for the soccer team.
Jiu-jitsu.
right. So yeah, so it's all about like that's the thing, Anyway, I'm done venting about heavyweight. So yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah, that's another one that could be a snooze fest potentially. Hopefully not, but there's a couple on here that have the.
I could see Jelton getting a real dominant position and just one of those like
riding it alligator.
fight back, and then just got to stop the fight. Probably not. He's not like gonna put Volkov out or anything.
just like a mounted.
But just like fight back.
Flatten him
He's
out,
not
yeah.
fighting back. He can't defend. Like just all right, stop the fight. One of those TKOs.
Yeah. All right, so we're all picking Almeida.
I picked Volkov. I was different.
Oh,
I
okay.
picked Volkov. Partially biased.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna
lie. Well, the last fight or the opening fight, I guess, on the main card is Alexander Rakic versus Azamat Mirzakhanov. That one is also interesting. Azamat is 15-0. Just got off of a win against Brinson Ribeiro.
Wasn't that it? No.
short notice replacement.
5-0 in the UFC.
When was that fight against Ribeiro?
June.
316.
And I believe he's finished he has one decision win in the UFC. The rest have been knockouts.
And guess who it was? Dustin fucking Jacoby won the decision. And I saw that.
Yeah, that's weird. But so personally, in my opinion, Alexander Rakic is one of the most overrated fighters in the UFC. I mean, he was.
I don't think anybody rates him that highly.
I guess
now he is.
Yeah, until he
because his last elite win was Jimmy Manuwa.
What?
Dude, they have been showing that highlight. When did that happen?
Yeah.
What was that? 2018? 2019? 2018?
Oh, dude, it's been like 7 years.
2019.
They've been showing that highlight for 6 years.
That's
every single time he
fucking
fights, and
win.
that's all they've got to offer for him.
That's his best win.
I had that tweet earlier. It's like the day he retires, assuming it's going to be in the UFC octagon. Probably not. Maybe not.
I saw that tweet.
I could see him being one of those guys that just lingers around the UFC for way too long.
I mean, he's lost. He hasn't won a fight since 2021. Like, he could be on his way out here fairly soon if he keeps losing. But
I would personally. Also, I don't really care for the guy because he fucking got into it with Jimmy Manuwa like a year or two ago at a soccer match. Like called him a bitch. It's like, okay, you knocked him out fucking 6 years ago. Why are you still bothering the man?
Because it's his one highlight. He was trying to make a second highlight at that soccer game. He was like, maybe somebody will catch this on video. It'll add to my highlight.
I'm looking up the UFC rankings.
Dude, I remember like when he had that knee injury and he got hyped up so much again coming off of that injury, and he's sucked ever since then just as badly. Like he has one win, and we're halfway through the decade. He has one win this decade, against fucking Anthony Smith.
And that
maybe
that's the thing too. Like
this decade, it's all right.
That's the thing too, is like big guys, especially because I should fucking know. I'm a big guy.
2
Like,
wins this decade. He
Knee
beat
injuries,
the
like
corpse of
knee
Anthony
injury.
Smith, and then he beat the corpse of
Yeah.
Thiago Santos.
Knee injuries for tall dudes is like an incredibly hard thing to come back from, like or bad knees. He's 6'5". Also, how is he ranked number 7? He's above Dominic Reyes. He's above Volkan Ozdemir. How is he ranked number 7?
Because he never fights, so he just hasn't done enough to lose his ranking. I mean, he's fought.
But it's kind of like Brian Ortega. It's the Brian Ortega effect.
I will say about Rakic, I do think, and this is kind of a stupid thing for me to say just because it was a 2-round fight, but I do think he was probably going to get the W versus Jan. I know that's wild. Maybe not. I'd have to go back and rewatch that. I just remember at some point in the fight, I was like, "Oh, it's starting to really shift in his direction."
Was it the?
And then his leg just went, yeah. And
was
died.
it the? It was kind of like.
Remember
it's kind of like
the
Cater versus Allen fight. Like Cater was having success until he blew his knee out. So.
Yeah. But
I mean, that's a ridiculous
really
thing for me to say. It was like I think it was 2 full rounds before the injury happened.
What'd you say, Knuckles?
Sorry, Sniper was saying that he was tuning out because he had to go to bed because he has to be up at 3 a.m. So appreciate you tuning in.
Lame.
See, buddy. So, well, first off, I forgot to mention this. For Alexander Volkov and Jailton Almeida, Volkov's a plus 170 underdog. Almeida's a 205 favorite.
That's closer than I thought it would be. Wow.
This one's, for some fucking reason, damn near a pick'em. Alexander Rakic is technically the favorite at minus 115, and Mirzakhanov is minus 105.
The only reason it's the fucking height difference in the fact that Mirzakhanov's coming off of a victory over a guy who probably doesn't belong in the UFC.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know.
Mirzakhanov, the only thing that gives me pause is Mirzakhanov does like to stand and bang, and Rakic is 6'5" and he's 5'10", so it's like
I like to lay down when I bang.
Rakic, I believe, is 6'3", but still a whole lot taller than Mirzakhanov.
He's 6'5", isn't he?
Hang
on. Let me look that up. I'm 90% sure he's 6'5". Hang on. 6'4" on Google and 6'4". Okay, I was wrong. 6'4" on Tapology. Somebody had him listed, but anyway, 6'4" and 5'10". That's a pretty big gap. Yeah, but I've seen Mirzakhanov fight. I mean, I've seen him fight live. He's aggressive as hell. He's good. He's old, but he's good. I'm going to go with Mirzakhanov, and I think I'm going to take a boring ass UD kind of, or not boring ass. Sorry, I think this fight actually is going to be fun because, like, Rakic really needs a win, but I think Mirzakhanov's going to take it to him. I think it's going to be kind of a weird, funky, like, fun one. I really have faith in this one being fun. And if it's the worst fight of the year, I apologize, but I'm going to go with Mirzakhanov UD. I don't know what you got. What do you guys think?
I'm going Mirzakhanov, probably.
He's on a hot TKO streak right now, I think.
Yeah. I think he's due for a decision. I'm going to say decision or early KO.
Oh, yeah. Squared, you got a
thought
on this one?
Oh, yeah. UD. Mersey.
UD. All right. Well, that's the main card.
Yeah, that's the main card. What prelims we want to talk about?
Hawk Cross for Sal Killed. I'll tell you what, I'm rooting for Sal Killed. I love that guy.
I do too. I think he wins too. I think
I'll say, okay, here's what I think. Hawk Cross, Sal Killed, Klein Rebechki, and Wood Delgado. You guys good with those? You guys don't have to talk about the Wood Delgado. I'm just kind of a slut for Nathaniel Woods, so
I don't care to talk too much about it personally, but I would like to hear what y'all think about. No, I don't. Never mind. I take that back.
What?
I think it's more just an exciting fight. I don't really care about anybody's opinion on it. I don't say that to sound rude, but Aliskerov versus Iron Turtle.
I'll tell you outright right now. I'm picking Aliskerov knockout in the first round. That's just me.
That's very valid. I don't know, something about that one catches.
No, it's one of those. It's also one of those odd ones because Aliskerov has a very suspect chin. So like,
Very.
Iron Turtle could just whoop, pop, pop.
That's why I was like, well, now we're all gonna pick Aliskarov.
Yeah.
However the fuck you say it, Aliskarov.
Aliskarov, yeah. Ikram. I just call him Ikram, yeah.
I will say I know Nazrat is on a hot streak. I think
on the South. Yeah,
Salkeld wins, though.
Yeah. You think Salkeld wins?
I think so. I think it's going to be really close.
Damn, dude. Nazrat's looked so fucking good lately, though. Like, really good.
And I'm not super confident in that pick, and some of that is me picking with my heart, but...
Didn't he low-key... Who did he rob? Was it Jared Gordon, or did he rob fucking...
Who?
Ribovich. Nazrat. He either robbed Ribovich or Jared Gordon. I don't remember. Hold on.
I think it was Ribovich.
Yeah, I think you're thinking Jared Gordon got robbed by Patty.
Yeah, but I thought Jared also, like... Jared had a really good fight against Nazrat, pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Ribovich. It was Ribovich, yeah.
So...
I'm going to look at MMA decisions, though, to see what they had.
Yeah, I think Salkeld... It just kind of depends, too, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't look super impressive in his last fight, if I'm not mistaken.
He takes a lot of fucking punishment. That's, like, my big pause. But he's good. Like, I mean, he's getting better. Hell, he's not very old. I'm getting ready to look at that up. Quillen.
Damn, I just fucking remembered I'm not even going to see most of this, man. Or prelims. That sucks.
I think he's too old. Let's see. I'm pulling it up right now. He's 9-1 as a pro. 25. So, yeah, he's only going to get better. 6 foot at 155. That's nice. Nazrat. Nazrat's 5'10", and he's 30.
Knuckles said 6 feet. I love feet. Nice.
Where's Nina dropping?
6 of them? Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm still going Nazrat, dude. I'm still going Nazrat. I don't know. He does. He's nice with it. He's nice with it. Also, like jumping Quillen Salkeld from anal ass mouth to Nazrat hack breast. That's a pretty steep jump. And yeah, I said anal ass mouth because that's what I call him, because that's his fucking name.
Salkeld is on a minority murder row right now. He's putting them all out.
Yeah, dude, look at the last
Indians, the Israeli J words. I don't know. I think you should that
and then fucking Iraqi, and then Iraqi.
Yeah, dude, he's taking them all out.
Wait, let me be right about this. He might not be Iraqi. Oh,
pretty sure he is.
I was gonna say he's fighting out of Hamburg, Germany. He's not.
Yeah, but he was born in Iraq.
Well, I didn't know if he was Iraqi or Iranian. I didn't want to be like, because they get fucking pissed if you call one or the other. Let's see.
It's Iraq.
Oh shit, he's Afghanistan.
Oh, I was about to say I think Afghanistan actually, but then I thought I was wrong.
Shit.
So
my bad. Yeah, he's Afghanistan. My bad, bro. I kind of get mixed up between the three. So I do know that
Baghdad. Yeah.
There isn't what's his fuck from Iraq or Iran. The flyweight
Al-Bazi. He's from Iraq.
Al-Bazi. Iraq. That's what I thought. Yeah, kind of mixed them up, but yeah, good ass fight though. That's a banger fight. The prelims are like a hardcore's delight. Really, they are. Like, they're very nice.
It's a solid card if you love this sport. It's a solid card.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Nazrat.
I hope they pay off. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nazrat. Max has Salkeld. Square, did you have a pick on that one?
Salkeld. Give me Salkeld. Like I said, he's.
I just need to see him. I want Salkeld to win. I'm rooting for him, but I'm just expecting.
That's a very valid take. That's a very valid take.
I just think, dude,
I might just be lying to myself a little bit, but
yeah, I'm definitely picking with my heart a little, but I don't care.
Hey, that's okay. I did the same thing in the fucking co-main, or not the co-main, one of those fights. I don't remember. No, the Volkov fight.
Does Huggy Bear make it to the start of the first round without injuring himself?
Don't let him dance.
Let him jump, dude. Your damn ankles can't carry yourself. They can't. They can't support that. You can't jump, dude.
When you're 5'9" and you I guarantee you he's gonna.
Didn't he miss weight? He missed weight at 279. I'm pretty sure. couldn't
he is
At
the
what point
only.
he missed weight at being 5'9" heavyweight, and you're missing.
So there's
weight.
only two fighters. There's only two fighters
Butterball.
that ever missed. Only two fighters that have ever missed weight at heavyweight, and it's him and Justin Taffa. Obviously, Justin Taffa is just a fucking joke, and he doesn't fight for the UFC anymore for that reason. Sorry, Justin. I'm just gonna be honest. You were kind of a joke. But
he's watching
don't
this
be
right now. He's like, he's fucking God. Sorry.
He's fucking God. He's fucking God.
Pathetic.
Fucking beat his ass. He fucking beat his ass. What are you talking about,
Fucking
mate?
talk to me, cunt. Fucking talk to me, cunt. I showed one of my coworkers that the other day, and he was just quoting it the rest of the time. Fucking talk to me,
love
cunt.
that show, dude. Fucking love that show. Shout out.
I'm Clarence Claymore.
Actually, I don't even give a fuck about talking about the Wood and Delgado fight. Let's just real quick touch on the Klein and Rebeshki fight. You guys cool with that real quick?
Yeah. I don't really have any opinion on that other than I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just want to are you guys pumped for it? And do you guys have a pick? I think that one's gonna be. I think that's gonna be like an all violence classic. I think.
I do too. Yeah, I think Rebecca.
Yeah, I'm leaning.
I agree. I agree because Klein's the favorite. I think, and it's kind of weird because, especially coming off the loss to Gamrot and considering Rebeshki's like a pretty solid grappler, I think that he's gonna. I think it's gonna be just them fucking swanging. But Klein's actually, I think Klein might be quite a bit bigger. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look that up. I'm just pumped for this card. I'm really excited for this card.
That's a pretty stocky fella.
Hang on, let's see here. UFC 321. Rebeshki is. I can't believe they're that low on the card, too. Okay, so... Oh, it says they're the same height. Wow. Let's see. I always thought that Klein was quite a bit taller. I might be thinking of somebody else. Hold on.
Nick Klein, maybe.
Maybe. Shout out. Let us see. Rebeshki. Why can I not find that? There it is. Rebeshki is 5'7", and Ludovic Klein is 5'8". I always thought Klein was 5'11". I don't know why. Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Did Klein used to fight at welterweight? No. I'm trying. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you who it was because the guy I'm thinking of, I think, fought Roosevelt Roberts and murdered him. So I'll tell you who I'm thinking of.
Bahamondes?
No, he did fight Ludovic. He did fight Ludovic Klein, and he did get fucking bullied by him.
When you're thinking about that, I'm going to use the boys' room.
The pooper?
Boys! I will be going number one, actually.
He's got to use the pooper.
I went to the bathroom in that toilet. I might have thrown up in that toilet.
It's join the club.
Yeah.
Join the club.
Blame Zan. Give me tainted.
I don't gotta live like that no more, Knuckles.
That's right. I don't blame you, man. Stick to the lime cucumber Gatorade.
Sticking to the sun drop tonight.
I do love me some sun drop. I got me some lime cucumber Gatorade.
Very nice.
Anyway, I guess we're about to close this shit out. We got a couple people watching. Shout out some shit in the comments, guys, if you're still in here. We're just kind of getting back in the swing of things, so we appreciate you guys coming in and talking and watching and hanging out. It was fun.
Yeah.
I'm also tired. I don't know why I'm so fucking tired. Probably because I worked all day. That would make sense. But
yeah, I'm just started work back this week, and it's beating my ass.
You can get back in the swing of things, man. I'm telling you, yeah.
I mean, I get up. I'm showering in the mornings too, so I'm getting up at 4:45 every day. Yeah.
Wake up at around 6 every morning. Poultry sit here.
I get to my office at 6. So
Is it? Shit, it's almost as cold. I was just looking up the weather where you guys are
is
at.
that
It's
all the
almost
fights
as
we're
cold.
gonna talk about? Because I mean, hell,
Yeah, that's about it.
yeah. Well, shit, we can go ahead and close the live out, anyways. That way we're not just
See what happens when we're
chatting.
a little more sober. Talking about the fights.
Imagine that.
Imagine that, yeah. Go short, go short. There was, I mean, that's why I was trying to like draw some of the conversation out, but really, kind of like you said it, you said it at the beginning of the card. This is like, it's not the best card on paper, especially for like casuals and stuff. It's a hardcores card, but
Yeah.
it definitely has the potential to have some.
Yeah, I'm golfing Saturday morning, so I'm not even gonna get to watch probably any of the prelims. I'll probably get here like right when the main card starts, which kind of sucks. But
Well, I'm gonna be sleeping late because me and my dad are watching the World Series, and we're doing the. You heard of the 999 challenge, I'm sure, right? Yeah, we're doing the 999 challenge. So I'm gonna sleep in. I'm gonna sleep in. And I think I'm gonna quit about the 5th inning.
wait, I've heard of the like 9 beers and 9 hot dogs. What's the other 9?
9 innings.
Oh, 9 innings. Duh.
Yeah. And we're doing it per inning, so 1 beer, 1 hot dog per inning. And I'm gonna pass out. I'm probably gonna go to sleep. That shit's gonna make me tired. The hot dogs are gonna put me to sleep.
Let's close this out. I think not much else to talk about.
You're gonna look like what's his name, Benedict Wong in Weapons with all those hot dogs.
I might make the display. I might make a display if I can take a picture. Oh yeah. All right, boys. Well,
all righty. Appreciate everybody tuning in for another episode. It's good to be back. It's been a couple months. Stoked. I'm glad I'm back to watch fights whenever I want to.
Stoked.
Good to have you back, bro.
Yeah, nah. I mean, we'll be putting out episodes at our usual frequency again. So it's good to be back. It's always good to have a little break from everything. But I'm excited to be back with you guys and get things going again.
Hell yeah, man. You mentioned stoked. Speaking of stoked, stay tuned for an episode.
Cold, maybe.
Yes, sir. Stoking the coals after this pay-per-view. Obviously, we do that after every pay-per-view. Didn't get to do it during the last one, but we were taking our little hiatus, our little vacation, if you will. I was literally on vacation, so kind of worked out perfect. So yeah, appreciate you guys, like Max said, tuning in. Appreciate you guys sticking around for us. We're gonna have more regular content out and kind of get a little bit more creative with it. It's turning into the cold months, so instead of us being out and about and doing things outside, we're gonna be inside and on our phones like every other human being in the world. So we'll probably do a little bit more content, doing different things with the channel and whatnot. And I appreciate you guys also. Huh?
You cut off right in the middle of the word content, and it sounded like you said we were going to do more something else.
No, I don't even know what I said, but
we're going to do more content.
A little more cunt.
That's the plan. Also,
shout out Combat Sports Today. Also, always got to shout them out. They're the friends. I like those guys. They shout us out. I'm going to shout them out. Also, shout out Buc-ee's. Was in my first Buc-ee's for the first time a few weeks ago. Shit is fire. Love Buc-ee's. Anyway, that's all I got to say, guys. Appreciate you tuning in as always, and welcome back. We're back and we're better than ever, and appreciate you guys. Squared, take us away, dude.
Yes, sir. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. Thank you for your comments. Special shout out to our friend MM Alien and 4-ounce Sniper. Very active in the messages. We love y'all. And don't forget to follow us on our socials, X at bench_burner, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, all the other places at benchburner sports. If you're watching this on YouTube right now and you're not subscribed, do that. Drop a like, drop a comment. And again, tune in for our next episode, which will in all likelihood be a Stoking the Coals episode where we just recap the card. Give our, spark of the card where we talk about just kind of that moment that fired us up, talk about our favorite moments in general of the card. And I'm sure that this card will deliver So we'll have something to talk about for sure. All right, peace out, y'all.
Sweet.
Peace out, gang.
All right. Ended it. That was fun.
It's good.